ladies and gentlemen, I think even though I'm opening this, I would like to ask someone to play the video because apparently I do not yet learn how to turn on the video with the sounds intact.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. For especially Raka, you may switch your gallery mode for your view. It is better for you to see everyone expressions. Now, I would like to invite our acting president, still president, Natalie, to lead the meeting. Natalie, please lead your club. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our acting SAA, Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club VPM, forever VPM, Toastmaster Marendra Dika. And my name is Natalie. I'm the president of Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club. And actually, today is my last time serving as the president for this term, 2025-2026. Thank you, everyone. I would like to welcome all of the members and also visiting Toastmasters, as well as the guests from all over the world. We have our club members. We have Vivi Amaliawati, Marendra Dika, Intan Rawit, and also Amelia Febriani. Our club coaches from Surabaya Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Diah Nurmila, and from Malang Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Apri Widodo. And we also have visiting Toastmasters from STC, Toastmaster William Salim, and our guest from Makassar, Raka Virjatullah. So welcome everyone to our meeting. I know we're connecting through online and maybe the energy is not really the same like when you're meeting in person, but I believe even though it's online, we can also build up the energy and share the connection through Zoom. So to welcome everyone, I just want to introduce that Toastmaster International is a non-profit organization established in 1924 in the United States. As such, all of us here who serve as club executive committee do this voluntarily. So we don't get paid. We do it because we want to contribute and we also want to serve our members and other people who do not know about Toastmaster, just like Raka, who came to us through Quora. So thank you for all of your service and contribution. I also would like to remind that Toastmaster International's vision and mission is to provide supportive learning environment in which each member can grow and learn to be better in public speaking, communication, and leadership. In Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club, we are a club founded in 2020, just like Vivi has shared earlier, to be exact, December 1st, 2020. And our vision is to provide learning opportunities through online Toastmasters Club, especially for people in areas where there is no Toastmasters Club meeting. So wherever you are, the vision is to connect everyone. So that's why the name Bhinneka is also to remind us through Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, right? Diversity. Wherever we are, we can connect, we can enrich each other, and also learn together. And our club also has its own value, as simple as ABC. Appreciate our club member, build each other's up, and also celebrate our successes. As this meeting is the last meeting in term 2025-2026, I would like to celebrate with joy that our club has reached Distinguished Club Award. Congratulations, all members. Well done on all your achievement and consistent contribution. Well done, well done. Usually we will receive like some awards and it will be sent to the address listed, which is my home. So we will receive it in a few months, the award, the certificates, and also like the small trophy. So well done, everyone, on your contribution. We hope that we can maintain this great energy to the next term, which is 2026-2027. Now, I don't want to waste any more time. I would like to start this meeting officially. And for that, I would like to introduce our Toastmasters of the meeting, who will act as the host or the MC for our meeting tonight. Let me welcome, and please help me welcome with a big applause, Toastmaster Dia Nurmila.
Thank you, Madam President, distinguished Toastmaster Natalie. Good evening, everyone, all Toastmasters members and also distinguished guests. How are you? Once again, congratulations for Bhinneka for reaching the Distinguished Club. As your MC or host, or in Toastmaster, we call it Toastmaster of the meeting. Let me introduce myself once again. My name is Dia. And tonight, our meeting theme is Leadership Without a Title. Before I go on, give me one word to describe what do you think about leadership. Describe it in one word in the chat box. I will read it one by one. If I find it on the dictionary, leadership mean it is the action of leading a group of people or an organization. And our friends here also give another meaning of leadership. Here, Toastmaster Rendra said that leadership is a service. Toastmaster William said that leadership is also care. Toastmaster Apri shared that leadership is lead. Yes, indeed. And our guest, Raka, said leadership mean direction. Correct. Distinguished Toastmaster Natalie also shared that leadership is also about a vision. And Toastmaster Intan give a meaning that leadership is teamwork. Now, what about if leadership is without a title? For me, myself, I see that leadership is not always defined by the title you hold, but by the actions that you take. It is through initiatives, responsibility, and positive influence with anyone can make a difference regardless of their position. While tonight's theme is leadership without a title, it reminds us that leadership is not defined once again by the position, but by once again our actions. Every time we take initiatives, step forward to help or inspire others through our example, we demonstrate what leadership means. As we begin tonight's meeting, let's reflect on how each of us can lead from where we are. As simple as, since we are in Toastmaster, a Toastmasters member welcoming a guest in the meeting before being asked. And also, welcome to Bhinneka members, Toastmaster Sunny. Welcome back. We're just in the beginning of the meeting. I'm Dia, the host. And as tonight meeting, once again, leadership without a title. I would say again, leadership is not defined by the title or the position that you hold. It is by the actions that you take. And before we start with the first session, by the way, our guest Raka in Toastmasters meeting, we have three main session. First is prepare speech session. It is a speech by the members of Toastmasters who deliver their project as part of the pathway, the educational program that they have, like a major in a university. And then the second one is table topic session. Table topic is like the place where we practice our impromptu speaking skills. Later on will be led by table topic master Toastmaster Rendra, and last but not least is the evaluation session will be led by our general evaluator Toastmaster Vivi to give the feedback on overall meetings and each of the session. Now, before we start, let me invite the general evaluation team who will work behind the desk, behind the screen to give feedback on our meeting and performance. Please welcome our general evaluator, Toastmaster Vivi. Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests, and thank you for Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dia, for introducing me. My name is Vivi, and I have the honor of serving you as General Evaluator for today's meeting. My role is to guide the evaluation segment of the meeting and offer feedback on how we conducted ourselves from the beginning until the end. To run this evaluation session, I will call my team to introduce their role. Please welcome our timer, Toastmaster Apri. Time is yours.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Vivi. Okay, everyone. So tonight I will serve as a timer. So my job is to track the time for each speaker, evaluator, and also double topic participant. So basically, all of you have to finish by a certain time. And for today, we have two speakers. And to help you to track the time, I have a warning signal. Let's see. The first is turn from green, yellow, and red. And the greens, it's mean is okay for you whether you want to continue or finish your speech. For the prepared speaker, the green background will turn on at minute 5. And for the double topic, start at minute 1. And for the evaluator, start at minute 2. After that, I have a yellow. Yellow also mean it's okay for you whether you want to continue or finish your speech. For the prepared speaker, the yellow background will start at minute 6, and for the double topic, start at 1 minute 30 seconds. And for the evaluator, start at 2 minute 30 seconds. The next is red. That means it's for you to finish your speech as soon as possible. For the prepared speaker, the red background will start at minute 7, and for the double topic, start at minute 2, and for the evaluator, start at minute 3. So please be careful because after the red background turn on, you only have 30 seconds before you overtime. And if you are overtime, that means you are get disqualified and you not be able to be vote. So please pay attention for your time, and I'll also use a hand gesture so you will see my screen on the top left corner of your screen. I think that's it for me. Back to Archie.
Thank you, Toastmaster Apri, as our timer. It is important to get your message across the allotted time and for the meeting to run according to the schedule. Now let's continue to the counter. This is the senior member. Thank you, Toastmaster Intan, for your initiative to taking this role. We know you're busy to go to Korea and you spend time tonight with us, so I really appreciate it. So let's welcome Toastmaster Intan as a counter for tonight's meeting.
Thank you, Madam GE, Toastmaster VP, and really nice to see all you guys here. I'm sorry I really came to this meeting, and now I have the honor to serve as the accountant, and my job is to observe and to listen carefully the overused words and filler sounds, something like and maybe it's okay to use like and, but yeah, I will mark only the overused one. Thank you, and I will do my best for this meeting. Good luck, everyone, and thank you. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you to our accountant Toastmaster Intan who will track the uses of verbal pauses. Those are and that come off our mouth during our speech. So please think what to say and remember that if you don't know, you have time to think first before you say the the verbal pauses like something like that. And actually, we have the grammarian that is Toastmaster Pipit, but unfortunately, she has sudden activity right now, so she cannot come today. Is that right? Do we have grammarian
I think
for
we can
replace
skip.
Pipit? We skip.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So that's all from my team. I return back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dia.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fifi, Madam General Evaluator, for a thorough introduction on the role and also her team. Let's begin with the first session of our meeting tonight, the prepare speech session. We have two wonderful speakers who will deliver their speeches. First is Toastmaster Amelia Febriani, and also the second one is Toastmaster William Salim from Surabaya Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster Amelia Febriani, are you ready? You will get the first spot instead of the second. All right, I guess you are ready and
Actually, I'm expecting the third. Suddenly the
okay.
first. Great.
Promotion.
All right, now since Toastmaster Amelia is ready, I would like to call upon her evaluator to introduce her project details. To her evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Natalie, stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dian Rumila. It is my pleasure to introduce one of my good friends in Toastmasters, our first speaker for tonight. By the switch of order, Toastmaster Amelia Febriani. She will be doing her project from Presentation Mastery Path, Level 1, Project 2, Writing a Speech with Purpose. So the purpose of this project is for the member to write a speech with a purpose and general purpose and specific purpose that can be understood by the audience. The time is 5 to 7 minutes with the title, Oops, I Did It Again. Please welcome Toastmasters Amelia Febriani. Oops, I did it again.
After 1 year of marriage, my husband has already seen my frustrating habits, such as rarely close lids of the thing I use, like my chili sauce, or my face spray, my lotion, and more. At first, he closed it for me. And after some time, he asked, "Why don't you close the lid of your stuff? It can spill everywhere." I was like, "I'm sorry, I close it now." But then, oops, I'll leave it open again. Yeah, I keep forgetting to close the lid. Honestly, I'm grateful that he pointed out things gently, because it made me realize that it's not just about lit. It was about pattern that I keep repeating without even noticing. Do you ever experience the same thing like me? Keep making the same mistakes until you become frustrated with yourself? Or maybe you've been in my husband's position where you kept reminding someone of the same mistakes over and over again. The truth is, these repeated mistakes are not about carelessness or lack of effort. They are habits, deeply wired automatic habits. And yes, breaking habits is hard, but it's not impossible. So here are 3 tips that actually helped me a lot. Let's start with the first one. It's easy to label yourself after so many same mistakes, especially when people around you also label you the same way. I am a clumsy person. That's why I always lost my stuff. My friend said she's not good at relationship, and that's why she always attracted to bad guys. And when we start to label ourselves, we make this as an excuse, and it makes us harder to change. So the first tip is to build on the identity you want to become instead of labeling yourself on your past mistakes. So using myself as an example, I stopped labeling myself as clumsy and stopped using it as an excuse. I start to build my identity of who I want to become. I keep saying to myself, I'm a housewife now. I need to take care of the house. So when you define who you are, then you will start to see and engage in behavior that aligns with your identity. The second tip is to slow down and take time to think. Slowing down helps to increase our awareness and avoid the automatic system of habit kicking in. So if you have specific habits you want to stop, try to understand the cue. The cue is the trigger or the signal that triggered the habit. So if you understand the cue, slow yourself down and start to move from fast thinking system to slow thinking system. For me, the trigger, of course, food. I always use this chili in all of my foods. So when I start to eat, I grab this at the first time. So I'll deliberately slowing down myself so I will remember to close the lid. It will be hard at first, but it will be easier once you are able to build the new habit. So the last tip, or number 3, is to build a follow-up habit. I notice it's not easy for me to close the lids of my face spray, face serum, lotion, and whatever makeup that I use. And what I do is I build a follow-up habit of, doing a final tidying up after all of my skincare routine. So a follow-up habit is a habit that will reduce or even eliminate the consequences of the previous habits. So another example is I like to put things around of my house when I'm off from work. I like to put my jacket on the chair. I like to put my pants on the sofa. Like everywhere. And the thing is, my husband built a follow-up habit, which is tidying up the house before he sleeps. So it works. In conclusion, a human being is a creature of habits. Habits that we intentionally and unintentionally build. So instead of being shaped by the habits, we can start to create the identity that we want and then start to align or create the habits that align with that identity. So remember to slow down when the cue shows up and set up a follow-up habit as your safety net. And changing habit is never easy. It doesn't happen overnight. But every time you catch yourself and try again, adding you already one step closer to someone that you want to become. So as for the chili sauce lid, I'm proud to say no more. Oops, I did it again. I've been closing it. Well, not every single time, not perfectly, but more often than before. And that's the point. Progress, not perfection. We are all human beings that keep evolving. So I invite you to also evolve, change into a better you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Wow! Please give big round of applause to Toastmaster Amelia. Your speech remind me of the clumsy girl that I am. Probably I also need a husband to do the follow-up habit, right? Distinguished Toastmaster Natalie is laughing at me. Oh my God. Okay, on to Robin, the husband.
Just now he showed me the sauce over there. Babe, you didn't close this one.
Real. This is from a real story. Okay. Thank you for being the property there, Robin. Now on to the next speaker. We have the second speaker, Toastmaster William Salim. And as Toastmaster William also ready to deliver his speech, I would like to invite his evaluator, also Toastmaster Amelia, who will evaluate Toastmaster William. Toastmaster Amelia, over to you once again.
Okay, so Toastmaster William will deliver a speech introduction to Toastmaster mentoring. The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmaster envision mentoring. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of previous experience as prodigy. So Toastmaster William, wait, let me get your title. A mentor beyond Toastmaster. Toastmaster William Salim, a mentor beyond Toastmasters.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Amelia. Hi everyone, this is my first time at Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club, and I'm so excited to deliver my speech because this is it's actually been a while since I delivered my last speech. And yes, Toastmaster Beyond Mentoring. And I'm going to talk about my mentor here exactly, which probably some of you know, but I would like to start with a question first. Has any of you ever faced a difficult situation, a problem, a trial that is difficult, and it seemed impossible for you to overcome it until someone else came to help you to solve that problem? Well, it could be your family member, it could be a fellow Toastmaster, it could be your manager, it could be your friend. Well, the thing I want to emphasize here is most of us here probably remember or know at least one person in our life, at least one person at some point who helped us in our life to overcome our problem and guide us, give us instruction on how to do something, solve our problems, and make us believe in ourselves again. Well, yeah, it could be anyone. And if you can think of someone that helped you in your life, in any context, in any case, in any situation, well, my speech theme today is about a mentor that changed my life. Well, a mentor from Toastmaster and how he impacted me and how I can be a confident public speaker that I am today. And not just that, since my title is Mentoring Beyond Toastmaster, he also impacted me in many areas, including my career, my business, my relationship, my confidence, and probably the most important thing is he also imparted the belief that I'm also capable of doing things my own way, that I can do it as well. Well, first of all, I would like to introduce you to Toastmaster Mentoring. Well, personally for me, my mentor that has the biggest impact in my life is none other than Toastmaster Christopher Halim. Yeah, I think TTM Natalie and Toastmaster Dia know him here, but I don't know about the others. But he is a very cool person. If you don't know him, he's a very cool person. I think he has won some sort of district or division contest until which level I don't exactly remember. I probably should ask him and clarify it with him. Well, he taught me a lot. Whenever I joined Surabaya Toastmaster Club in November 2025, I didn't know how to deliver a speech, how to evaluate, how to be a role taker in any role. I didn't understand anything, but we had several meetings together, whether it is on site or online on Zoom, and he taught me how to deliver a speech. For example, he taught me that in order to deliver a good speech, you need to memorize your speech or script word by word. Well, that's what he said to me. Well, I think, but I hope this is not going to be awkward because my mentor's mentor is here. And he also mentioned his mentor is DTM Natalie. And she also taught him that she also memorized her script word by word. So wait, how many people do we have here? In this room, we have 10 people, including me. So this, well, I'm going to spill it to you guys. The secret of Toastmaster Christopher Halim and TTM Natalie won several district and division contests is they memorized their script word by word. Yes, all of you are very lucky to hear this because I just revealed their secrets. Well, I hope you're fine with that, TTM Natalie. But Toastmaster Christopher Halim is not here, so I think I'm safe. Yes. Okay. And beyond delivering a speech, he also taught me how to, for example, how to build a website, how to develop a website for my career until I'm able to become a web developer, front-end developer, and make money from building websites right now. He also taught me about Google Ads, how to run Google Ads, and um, how to run Google Ads and get clients, charge a higher price, and actually make money from the service. Well, he taught me all of that. He also taught me, well, what else? Oh, about relationship as well. That if I want to chase girls, it's better to be friends first rather than chasing the girl. Yeah, he also told me about that. So right now I'm focusing on building relation and networking, becoming their best friend first instead of uh, chasing girlfriends right now. So that's what I'm doing. And probably one of the most important things that my mentor, Toastmaster Christopher Halim, taught me is the belief that I am capable, that I can be an independent man, that I can do it myself, that I'm capable. That is the belief that he imparted to me, and that is so important. And now, after I have the belief, the confidence, now I can not just what I can do is not just speak confidently, but also do many things like dealing with clients and talking to girls and talking to strangers, approaching strangers and getting many opportunities. Uh, yeah, in many contexts, in many situations. Wait a second, I see this chat or calling my name. Are you a single mingle and available? Well, yes, I'm available. Yes, I'm still single. Yeah, but career is my main priority first before girls. So yeah, that's a thing. And I'm not worried about girls right now because my own priority is building my career, just like my mentor does, Toastmaster Christopher Halim. He is not just my mentor, but he is also my role model. So okay, what else? So wait, the timer is red, so I need to wrap up. So yeah, um if you're a mentor here, well, I really respect what you do because I believe you have impacted your mentee's life in some way. And if you're a mentee, well, don't waste the chance to learn from your mentor, learn all you can from him, And if you're not a Toastmaster yet, what are you doing? Come and join Toastmaster. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all from my speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster William, for sharing your experience in Toastmasters, especially in the mentoring part. Not just mentoring in Toastmasters, but beyond Toastmasters, including relationship. I believe Toastmaster, that's what Toastmaster Rendra remember from your speech, mentor from outside of Toastmasters on the relationship part. Instead of chasing the girls, be their friends. Do you have any experience on that? I believe you have a lot of experience on that part, Toastmaster
We
Rendra.
are all the witness of somebody.
Okay, and that's wrap up our first session, the prepared speech session. Now we move on to the next session, the second part, which is the most interesting part. It is the table topic session. And as I said before, it is a place where you can practice your impromptu speaking skills. It's your opportunity. And our friends, Toastmaster Rendra, will lead this session as the table topic master. Over to you, Toastmaster Rendra.
Yeah, thank you very much, Toastmasters of the night. Yeah. Everyone, am I audible? Okay, great. Thank you, William. You put jokes from the start of your speech until the end, so I can laugh and enjoy your speech. I remember myself when it was like 20 years ago, I used ice breaking with the fastest speech as you are today. No worry, you will be moving to a place that talking English is so easy and amazing. Now, I would like to tell you what is Stable's topic session all about, especially to Raka, because I have paid attention. Raka is the only one, a virgin male now, that know nothing about what is table topic. So this is table topic all about, bro. Table topic is a sessions that I lead as a table topic master. I'll give each of you a questions. Each of you has to respond in 1 to 2 minutes. Ensure that 1 to 2 minutes, less than 1 minute, you'll be disqualified. More than 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you also will be disqualified. So am I make yourself clear about this? Okay, now for an example, I will choose one of the most experienced member I know from a kingdom of Malang. Apri, turn on your video. And Natalie, please be a timer. Just make it fast. Apri will be the first table topic speaker. Okay? Pay attention, Raka. And I think William already know what is table topic all about, right? So this is the questions I've made using AI, yet I make it easier. So Natalie just told me do not make it too difficult. Apri will be healed if you make difficult questions. Okay, now the question is for Apri. Can you share a time when you took the initiative to solve a problem at work on your community without being asked? The question is on the chat box. Can you share a time when you took the initiative to solve a problem at your work or in your community without being asked? Apri.
Yes, of course I do. I have some experience at to be initiative instead of to be not a, to be a person that passive when doing something. However, when I first joined a Toastmaster, I consider myself as a passive person. I'm a very shy when I try to do something new, and I'm afraid that people will judge me when I do something that I never done before. And that's why In Toastmaster, I learned how to be leader. I need to learn how to take initiative first in order to create some impact. And in my journey in Toastmaster to become ESCO is one of the stepping point for me to be an initiative person. And back then, I very afraid to do a lot of things. For example, when I try to do a deliver speech and encourage people to do a deliver speech, it's very hard for me to do that. And then after I know how difficult it is to encourage people to deliver a speech, then I try to do it by myself. And then after that experience, I start to realize that when a when I see a person do initiative, doing something by themselves, it make my job more easier and it make me feel more happy because I also through that experience. So that is why doing initiative is one of the thing that I consider is one of the most powerful as a leader because we need to persuade people, and by doing initiative first, I believe that people also start to take action instead of being afraid doing something new. I think that's all for me. Back to our TDM.
Thank you, Apri. So everyone, please pay attention that Apri already respond my questions. Actually, you can take a little bit deep breaths of think in 5 or 10 seconds before respond because timer will activate it the time exactly when you open your mouth or you make a certain gesture of opening your speech. And it is better to close out your speech when the lamps or the background of Apri or the timer turning yellow. You have enough time to close out beautifully. Okay. Now I would like to invite our special dear guest, Intan Rawit. Hello, Intan. It's been a century I didn't see you.
Yes,
Right?
ages.
Ages is like seasons, like 1,000 full moons, especially red full moons. Okay, now the questions to you, Intan Rawit. Wait. Okay, I copied this. I paste it there to be number 2. Who is someone in your life who leads masterfully without a formal title, and how do they do it? Who is someone in your life, Intan Rawit, who leads something masterfully without a formal title, and how do they do it, Intan Rawit?
Okay, it's a hard question. Thank you for the topic. This year I will turn 40 years old. Yeah, too much information, but it means that I met quite a lot of people and I really met some amazing person. Like really, they master their own things without, like being how to say it? Mix. Yeah. So they were. Most of them they are humble with themselves and they do not need any others like opinion or any others praises like yeah, you do well, you have okay, something like that, but they just naturally do it. Like my previous, the head of the university, and I saw him like after finishing the duty as the rector, he's still the same person as I know before. He's very humble, and he still have so many projects to lead on in humanity, in volunteering action, and he's still doing like sport. I think this is the most important things that keeps him alive and cheerful, and then keeps humble, and then the negative energy is flowing beautifully, like there is no negative emotions, and how the connection between others, because he can distribute well the negative feeling and the positive feeling. So I really learned a lot from all the people I met, especially from here also, our coach, our tiger coach, Natalie, and our Toastmaster Dia. And also I already met with Toastmaster Vivi just twice, I think. Not yet with Rendra, yeah. Anytime soon. And Amelia, I think I already saw you in our meeting in Surabaya. Okay, thank you, Rendra.
Thank you,
Back
Intan
to
Rawi.
you,
Yes, super.
our Toastmaster.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Now, I will ask Sani Yanti Pangabean. Yeah, hello, sisters. Nice to see you again. Like after many seasons, lot of seasons, you are there doing your business. But now I have a question to you in table topic. So I have prepared once. This is the questions number 3. Yeah, I put there in a chat box. Number 3. How can taking the initiative on a very small everyday task inspire others around you to step up? How can taking the initiative on a very small everyday task inspire others around you to step up? Sunny, it's yours.
Hi everyone. Thank you for welcoming me. Okay, so when we talk about the initiative, I think it should be start from the small one because from the small one it can lead to the bigger one. Let's say maybe some of you have already known that I'm a teacher. So one simple thing that I can do as a teacher is by being an example for my student. For example, in time of the punctuality, so instead of coming late, I will try to come on time. That's one of the initiative that I can do, and also to show my students that punctuality is important. And by showing it, I mean like consistently, it can also become the real example for the students to also imitate that and then try to do it for themselves, you know, because sometimes we can say that punctuality looks simple, but it's not easy to implement or to do it. Uh, let's say in a meeting or in an event, it's not easy to be on time or to be punctual. And when we have like some event held in the school, I always try to tell the committee to start that event also on time. But as we all know, it's not easy for us now because we still have like a habit here to start the event late. So I think that's the small initiative that I can do. Thank you.
Super. It's like Germany people. They have a culture starting from smalls, but they are one of very punctual persons in entire universe. That's so superb. Now, I think Raka already knows what this table topic all about by using 3 living examples, and you know how to respond. So my fourth question goes to Raka. Okay, Raka, get yourself prepared. Okay, it's very easy. Yet I'm asking your opinion. So easier than what you think. Okay, this is number 4. Raka, if you had to redefine leadership, what would your definition be? If you had to redefine leadership, what would your definition be, Raka?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. And if I got asked about if to redefine leadership, what my definition would be is leadership is a systemic things that we see there is a process inside it. There's an element to achieve, there's a goal to deliver, and there's a people to be work with. I think leadership shows how people change the whole system or even the smallest bit in an organization. Leadership showing us the direction of the organization or the smallest part of the team. It also shows the role being a role model and also shows that there's you lead with people that shows a compassion and a shared values. I see there's a cycles of leadership in every system of organization, but I think there's still a lack of compassion and harmony inside it. And through all of it, there's a dynamic inside of a organization and leadership should be the person and the position to solve it. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Yay! Super, Raka. So you know how to respond about topic, right? I'm a vice president membership. If you would like to join our club, just contact me. Okay? I will tell you how to formally join the club because I live in Garut and I was totally helped by joining the club. Because here in Garut, if I'm speaking English like to everyone on a neighborhood, they must be thinking that I'm kind of alien or a crazy guy. But yes, this is the club it's all about. Hello, the husband of Amelia Fabriani. I'm happy to see you still alive and breathing. Super happy. 5 years of marriage will never be easy. I told you, and you have to always remember. Okay, now. So I give the next question to you. Make it easy to me, okay? Okay, good. Robin, you have the fifth questions. Okay. Aha.
Okay,
This
bring
is
it
the
on.
questions to Robin. Yes, of course. I paste it to the chat box. Question number 5. It is a song. Question number 5. Okay. What is one specific behavior you can practice tomorrow to show leadership in your current role? What is one specific behavior you can practice tomorrow or today to show leadership in your current role? Robin, the husband of Amelia.
If there is one specific behavior that we all need to practice to show leadership, I think it's the few things is to use your eyes. First of all, is to use your eyes, but use your eyes not to see, but to listen. I repeat, use your eyes to listen. What do I mean by that? Well, when I just started my career as a teacher, I thought that it was so hard and I didn't know how to do this. And by the time I was able to figure out some strategies, some tools, some techniques of how to becoming a better teacher. And then after that, now I saw there were new teachers coming in, and they were so frustrated and they were overwhelmed. So what I've done is by observing what other teachers were doing, and then I learned from that, is by observing is to see. When you see is you listen through your eyes, because when you see things that with your when you listen with your eyes, is that you see things between what people are not really saying. Sometimes it's habit, sometimes it's culture, sometimes it's just some patterns like speech patterns. So what I learned is that it is very crucial to observe these patterns so that you can understand what works and what doesn't work. So I've learned from observing teachers, senior teachers, junior teachers, how things work out. And no matter what role you are in, whether you're new, you're old, senior, but still one thing that works every time, one specific behavior, is to observe. So observe all the time, and then you will be able to practice that and show others to observe, to listen with the eyes. Over to you.
Super. I witnessed now Robin really being a very gentleman in my ears and my eyes and my intuitions. Welcome to be a really husband world, bro. Super, Robin. Super. I think Robin is also can practice that in the familyhood because yeah, you somehow has to see your wife using your ears because sometimes it works strangely, and you know what I mean. Okay. Now I have William. I would like to invite William to join with us. Will, so you got six questions, Will. Okay. So Yan, Sani, Intan, if you do not see Robin and Amelia, you just show a couple. They met in Toastmaster World, and it also applied to Raka and William. If both of you would like to have a couple that have the same like-minded or hobby or word or something, just join our club because join our club is not free, but I'm helpful to help you. Okay, Raka, the questions to you. Ah, okay. It's not hard. It's question number six to Raka. Yeah. Sorry, for William. William, it is your questions. How do you use your own initiative to guide the team without overstepping or causing conflict? Wow, it's kind of difficult, but it's not for William to make it difficult. Just take it easy. How do you use your own initiative to guide the team without overstepping or causing conflict? William Salim.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rendra. Okay. Uh, how do I use my own initiative to guide the team without overstepping or causing conflict? Well, since my role model is Toastmaster Christopher Halim, I'm going to use his way then. Yeah, I'm going to model him. And first of all, as a leader, I will uh overstepping or causing conflict. Well, first thing first, I'm going to be a listener to the team, to my team. Well, I'm the leader, so I'm going to listen to every single one of their opinions, or maybe uh ask them to come to my room one by one to have their own opinion, like relate to me, and then I will, well, I will become the leader who is able to set the direction, set the vision, and say to the team that this is the way that we are going. But at the same time, I'm still going to care about each of my team's um, needs, preference, so that everybody has their own preference and needs covered. And at the same time, I'm not going to micromanage them because people actually want autonomy and freedom when they are in the workplace. And I will also be the mediator if there's any conflict between each team member. And if anything happens, yeah, I'm not going to be the boss who only orders, but I'm going to be the leader who goes with them and be in the front, take the lead, and at the same time care about the people behind me. So yeah, how do I explain it? Yeah, I'm trying to be the perfect leader here, um, that can facilitate everybody's need without being a people pleaser, because well, that is my biggest weakness. And yeah, and I think that way, with all the things and all the steps I'm going to take, I think I can guide a team without overstepping or cause any conflict. Well, I hope that explains. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Rendra.
Thank you, William Salem. Send my best regard to your mentor, Christopher. I would like to meet him. I need to meet him. Okay, I think, do I have still time, Tom? Tom? Should I end it now
I
or
think you still can go on.
I can go on? Okay, Tom, you will be the next.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, my top is my hairdo in every conference or Toastmasters because apparently she has a talent to open a salon and create herself to be a hairstylist.
It means you need to grow your hair again, right? The
Yeah.
longer
I got it
one.
because my graduation, sorry, my daughter graduation. But after this, I am independent.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it.
All the kids already graduation. Okay, so I can rebuild again. The question number 7 to our Tom. Do you think having a formal title can sometimes actually hinder someone from being a good leader? Why or why not? Do you think having a formal title can sometimes actually hinder someone from being a good leader? Why or why not? Yeah.
I don't think a formal title should hinder us from being a good leader. Why? Because once again, a title actually is just a formality. Leadership is about action. It's not just about a noun or a title for us. It's about how we act through our action. So whether we are a president, of the club or executive committee or club officer in the club, or we just a member, since we are in Toastmasters, I will talk about that. It doesn't really matter. It we can do or we can contribute in every way that we can. Maybe we are just a member, but we can do more by helping the club officers, or maybe once again by simply greeting guests which came to our meeting and explain them with what Toastmaster is all about. Or maybe stepping forward when a member cannot deliver a certain role, or maybe helping other club officers when they cannot do their role, for example. So once again, leadership is just about the title, and what matters the most is how we act on that. For example, even though we are a president, then we need to do what we have to do, setting a vision for our club or organization, and then leading by example so that everyone can do the same and contribute the same, or maybe so much more. Back to you, table topic master. Actually,
Yeah.
I kind of
Thank you,
in
Dia.
the middle of my speech, I kind of scared with Mr. Ben and Little Ben. But thank you for coming. Over to you again.
Ben,
Bhinneka.
I think you are driving, correct, Ben? And is it impossible for you to respond, correct? Are you driving?
No, I'm not driving.
You are not driving, so you are okay for the 8 questions, correct?
Let's go.
Let's go, babe. Okay. Copy the questions then. Ben, questions number 8. Whether at home, school, or work, where everyone feels empowered to take the initiative, regardless of their status. Whether at home, school, or work, where everyone feels empowered to take the initiative, regardless of their status. Ben.
All right. Very well, table topic master. Taking initiative to be done by anybody in any rank. Now, let me tell you this, as those of you that don't know who I am, hi, I was in the Army, right? And one of the things we learn about in the Army is that no matter what rank you are, the lowest private to the 5-star general, if you're in the wrong uniform, someone can tell you you're in the wrong uniform. So by taking initiative and pointing something out to someone that's a higher rank than you still have to do it respectfully, right? And the proper there's a proper way of doing that, but it doesn't matter. But most people are afraid to confront authority, right? They don't know how to approach it. They think if they call someone out above them that they're going to be wrong. But there's a way, we call it tact, right? Having correct tact. But taking initiative in doing the right thing, even when it's unpopular, or even when it might be like you might get called out for it, it's still the right thing, right? So if you kind of do the right decisions every single day by taking initiative upon yourself and even like empowering yourself and empowering others, good things will happen. So it doesn't matter if you're at school, you're at home, or whoever you are, wherever you are, doing the right thing and not waiting for someone to tell you to do the right thing will lead to good things. So back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Ben. Yeah. Now I think I still have time. Okay, for Fifi, Toastmaster Fifi. This will be questions to you. Aha. This question's number 9. Wow. I'm lucky I have a lot of questions to give. Question number 9. What core values would you rely on to continue leading your life with purpose? What core value will you rely on to continue leading your life with purpose? Toastmaster Fifi.
My core value would rely for myself to continue leading my life with purpose. I guess it's only one. It's about the integrity. When you have the integrity, without asking anyone's approval or acknowledged by anyone, what you do when you walk the talk, when you say something the truth, empowers others, you're living in your own path, without disturbing others. You're living with the true value. It's called the integrity. And that's lead me to the purpose of my life. I don't need the title of this. When I have the integrity and acknowledged by everyone without I ask for it, then people recognize me that, yeah, it's good for me to, they think that I'm good for their example because they believe what I said is true. So if you ask me a question, what core value would what I rely to continue leading my life with purpose, then my answer, or I only cool thing at this moment is the integrity. Anyway, the integrity is one thing that my parents always told me that in this life, as long as you have the integrity, then whatever the purpose of your life, you do it in right way and it will bring you to the right and also safe destination. Yeah, so no matter whether people didn't recognize you, but in their heart, we believe in their heart, they must admit that, oh, what I'm doing is also correct. And this will lead to the right destination of my life, not only with the right goal and also, but also safe. Thank you. Back to table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fifi. I still have two questions for Natalie and then to Amelia. Get yourself prepared. Natalie first.
We can wrap up and the time.
We wrap up. Okay. So I already served the best to the last, but apparently our president called me to wrap up. Okay, I wrap up. Okay, I think, ladies and gentlemen, I have given 9 questions to each of you to participate. And I would like to invite timer to give a reports. Okay, apparently our timer already give a reports for the time used by every individual. I think all of those are qualified. Yes, all eligible. Okay, thank you. By then, I conclude my sessions. So I do apologize, Natalie and Amelia. Your questions will be on the chat box still, but respond it with your own self. Okay? I give the control back to our Tom. Tom, I give the control back to you. Thank you, Tom.
Everyone, please give big round of applause to our wonderful table topic master, Toastmaster Rendra. And also for our table topic speakers from Toastmaster Apri to Toastmaster Intan, Toastmaster Sani, Raka, Toastmaster Robin, William, me, myself, and also Toastmaster Ben and Toastmaster Fifi. Thank you for sharing your idea and thoughts in practicing the impromptu speaking skills. Now, as we ended this table topic session, we move forward to the last but not least session, the evaluation session, and it will be led by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Fifi. Toastmaster Fifi and your team, are you ready? Screen is yours.
Thank you for Toastmaster Dia. Now is the evaluation session. Let's begin by hearing from our speech evaluators who will provide constructive feedback to our speakers. Please help me to welcome Natalie Cahyadi. She's the champion for evaluation session. So Amelia Febriani, you are lucky to be evaluated by Toastmaster Natalie. So Natalie, time is yours in 2 until 3 minutes.
Toastmaster Amelia, I think it's easier to close the lids than to find a husband. Since you can do both, I would like to congratulate you on that. And I really enjoyed this informative speech that you just shared. In this speech that Toastmaster Amelia has demonstrated, there are 3 excellent points. The first one, because this is an informative speech, she shared a relatable illustration. And illustration is important because it adds visual identity to an abstract concept. In her case, it was closing the sambal lid to own personal bad habit. It's very relatable. The second thing that I like is she added summary at the end. Again, for an informative speech, clarity is important. And summary is crucial because it helps people remember what are the points that you want to bring up in your speech. I like because you also deliver the summary not by listing it, but in a way that's more conversational. The third thing that I love is your tone. I love the conversational and friendly tone that you use throughout the speech. It's as if you're talking to friends instead of the audience, and it made me want to listen to you. I think it's one of your biggest strengths as a speaker. To improve on this informative speech, I will focus on improving clarity, and I would like to offer you 3 recommendations. Number 1 is volume control. I noticed at the beginning part, you tried to whisper once. I don't know if it's just me, but I couldn't really hear what you whispered. Maybe because of the noise, maybe because of the signal, because we are in online setting, it has slightly different setting and adjustment compared to on-site. My suggestion is that when you whispered in an online setting, try to improve or adjust the volume up a little bit and slow down. For example, do you know what I was talking about? So it's still kind of like talking, but in a whispered style, just to keep the whispered effect. The second thing is to shorten the point. I noticed that you shared 3 tips, and those are excellent tips. The second and third tip was short and to the point. I noticed that among the 3 tips that you shared, the first one was not really delivered in a direct way. So you're talking about the explanation first, then the point. My suggestion, keep the tip short and simple and mention it first before the explanation. For example, 3 habits. First, focus on your identity, not the label, and then go with the explanation. It will help improve the clarity. And the third one is stronger closing. I believe closing is important because it's usually what people remember the most. And I felt like the closing was a bit draggy since I expected the speech to close when you rounded up the tips at the end. My suggestion is to close at the highest emotional and verbal point, and you can close it up after you round up the tips. Overall, this is an informative speech, great illustration, conversational tone, and summary. When you improve your volume control, points, and also closing, I believe the speech will become clearer and impacted more people. Back to you, GE.
Wow, let's give applause to our evaluator, Natalie Cahyadi. Thank you, Nat, for your motivational feedback. I love the 3 things for the things that you mentioned about the strength and the 3 things that you mentioned about the improvement. Now let's continue to the next evaluator, that is Amelia. Will evaluate Toastmaster Milliam Salim. Amelia, time is yours.
All right. Everybody needs someone to inspire them to do better. And that's what we have in Toastmasters. And I'm happy that Toastmaster William Salim can get a mentor, not only in public speaking, but also in relationship. So there are 3 things that I like about your speech. First, your conversational style. You try to engage with the audience, not like you're delivering a speech, but more like you're having a conversation with them. And you even read comment in chat box and able to respond. That's amazing. Second thing that I like, you incorporate jokes in your speech. For example, you say, spill the secret of Toastmasters Christopher and DTM Natalie, which invite everybody to laugh. So I think jokes or humor is important in speech. It makes you able to connect to the audience. And the third thing I like, of course, because you use your own personal story as being prodigy. So it makes you fulfill the objective of the speech itself. To elevate your speech, these are 3 recommendations for you. Number 1, more intentional opening and closing. Instead of thanking or greeting the people, you can make use of the 30 seconds of your opening by directly open with the questions. I noticed you already prepared a question that you want to ask the audience. So just directly ask the questions. 30 seconds of the opening is very precious. And also for the closing part, I think it's good to close with one statement that will inspire the audience or a statement that would be memorable related with the messages that you want to give throughout your speeches. Number 2 recommendation. Since you are conversational type of speaker, you maybe not memorize your script, just like what your mentor say to you. Yet, still you need a good structure. So I think when you have a structure or script, you need to really remember what are those points so you will not be dragged away when you try to converse with your audience. I notice in your speech you have at least 3 points. You see your mentor as a mentor in public speaking, you see mentor in relationship, and also mentor in building self-confidence. I think it's good to state the point, and even better if you put it as well in the conclusion itself, so people know what to take from your speech. And the last, slower pace. When you speak slower, it gives time to our brain to process our thoughts. When we process our thoughts better, our words become more deliberate, more intentional, and powerful. So it will not be repetitive. Once our sentence become repetitive, it makes the audience lost the focus. So that's probably the things that I want to give to you. 3 things that you did well. You have a good conversational style. You incorporate jokes in your speech. You put your personal story as being prodigies. And another 3 recommendation for you: intentional opening and closing, clarity of structure, and slower pace. And I believe in your next speech, you will inspire people to be a mentor and to get a mentor. Back to you, G.
Wow, that's amazing evaluation provided by Emilia. Thanks to you, Emilia, to not only for the speaker, but to all of us here. Your recommendation is insightful. So, timer has already provided the record here in the chat box. All the 2 speakers are eligible. Now, I want to ask to everyone here, do we need a time for photo session right now?
Yes, of course, we have time.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, turn on your video. Let me do the job.
Okay.
Okay, Apri, show me your handsome face, bro. Come on. Okay, Apri. Cool. Now, using the leadership style. I don't know how you will pose yourself as a leader of leadership style. 3, 2, 1. Okay, wait. I have to paste it here. I already cleaned up some space in my laptop, so I can paste it now. Wait. Okay. Okay, here and there. Now, photo number 2 is taking initiative. Okay, taking initiative. Okay. Imagine you are taking initiative of something. 3, 2, 1. Oh, super duper. Wait, I have to paste it here and there. Hold on a moment. So the last one. Okay, the last one. So guys, this is the final period of Natalie being our Bhinneka Online Toastmaster president. So if you have to say thank you to her using only your face gesture. So how will you express your thank you to Natalie? Using your face and hands and legs if you want. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. I give the control back to our Tom.
For the general evaluation, already clear, right? Now
Oh, I
we,
think it's still J session now
yeah, still
because
in GE
yeah,
session.
sorry. I give the control back to G.
Okay, thank you for all of us having the photo session together. So let's continue by hearing our meeting role bearers who have been observing special or specific aspects of our communication. Let's start from our off-counter Toastmaster Intan.
Thank you for the time, Madam GE, our Toastmaster 50. I would like to say that this was a very fruitful discussion that I really missed a lot. Everyone speaks so wonderfully and very well, and all of you very confident. And I didn't found any overused words, but only some like you need a pause and sometimes you need to take a break or a little bit nervous. I think it's okay. And this is also part of our journey to be, yeah, like Natalie said that, yeah, myself too. Maybe you see myself several years. Even Natalie mentioned that Apri is really different right now than the first time Natalie met Apri. Maybe all of us here will experience the same. But I noticed some favorite words that some of you guys say it, something like probably, I think, and yes. So yes, like Indonesian style, incorporated Indonesian style into our English. But I think that's okay. I think that's okay because we are Asian speakers, so it's okay for us to use our Indonesian style, or me myself, ngapak, you know, ngapak style. Like kepriben. It's very medok. Yeah, my English is very medok. Please pardon me. I cannot speak like native because I think that's just okay as long as, yeah, it is mutual intelligible and all of us understand. But also we have to how to say, decrease the number of filler sound like yeah, this will happen a lot in maybe in table topic because it is impromptu and we don't have time to prepare something like, what do I say and what do I have to deliver next, what is the word for this. Yeah, this is also the practice for us for our brain to think faster and to, how to say, accelerate with because English is our second language, I think. Yeah, I will overuse the word I think. Yeah, all of the speakers from the role takers and also the speaker, I note not more than 15 words, like the use of and. The most used word is and, that, the, but it is under 15 words, so it's okay because we use very variety of words to deliver our message. I think that's all, our Madam Chi. Pardon for the very not so perfect
Thank you to
evaluation.
our counter Toastmaster Intan, who track our fourth pillar. Yeah, luckily we are not in the Korean speaking language. Otherwise, Toastmaster Intan will be able to, track very detail of our voice or words. So thank God we are speaking in English. Now, since we don't have grammarian, so we skip that. And April, you done a good job. You always put the timer exactly after the session completed. So thank you everyone for a truly engaging and well-running meeting. As general operator, I've observed the teamwork in Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club, the energy and dedication that make our club strong. Its role tonight contributed to the success of this session, and I like to share some feedback to help us growing. For club president, Nat, you always set a welcoming tone and ensure the meeting started smoothly. You even mention one by one the member and also the guests. It feels welcome here. Your leadership present was clear. One suggestion, maybe you can add brief, maybe short, like one sentence motivational note at the opening to inspire members further, such as, hey, for the guests, our club can support you to be better or to have self-confidence in public speaking. Something like that to motivate at the beginning of the meeting. For Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dia, excellent job guiding us through the agenda with confidence and warmth. You keep the transition smooth and maintain energy. To elevate further, maybe you want to consider playing your vocal variety in between transition. So it make everyone aware, hey, now it's time for table topic session, something like that. For counter, Toastmaster Intan. Your attentive listening and detailed report help us become more aware of filter words. Next time, you might highlight one or two positive examples of the speaker who minimize fillers, like Natalie. This is excellent, to balance constructive feedback with encouragement. For timer, APRI, clear signals and precise reporting, ensure everyone respected time. Well done. And to challenge all of us here, not only APRI, perhaps a small improvement could be the remind speaker gently when they are close to the limit so they can wrap up gracefully. I noticed some speakers look at the timer like this, their eyes looking, where is APRI? Where is APRI? So it's a challenge for all of us, not only to APRI. And for the prepared speakers, William Salim and Amelia, while your speech were engaging and also well structured. You connected with the audience because the topic is related to all of us and deliver your message with clarity. To strengthen the impact, consider varying vocal variety or adding stronger closing line to leave a lasting impression. For the table topic master, our brother, Toastmaster Marendra Dika, you brought creativity and energy to impromptu session. Is the question generated from AI? The questions were fun and thought quite, sophisticated. For next time, maybe you want to ensure a balance of difficulty level so both the new and experienced member feel equally challenged. And for the evaluator, Amelia and Natalie, you guys are amazing. Your evaluation was supportive and insightful. Your highlighted strengths, the three things, the three strengths, and the three recommendations make every speaker wants to be better for the next speech. So overall, tonight's meeting showcases the spirit of the Toastmaster. We are learning, practicing, and growing together. Let's carry this energy into our next session and continue supporting each other on our communication and leadership journey. Thank you all for your contribution, and I return back to Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, Madam GE Toastmaster Vivi, for delivering a thorough evaluation for tonight's meetings, including all of your team on general evaluation. It's time to announce our favorite speakers and evaluator for tonight. Let's start with prepared speech speakers still be announced or not? Yes. Okay, let's start with the prepared speech speaker. Drum roll, everyone, and the favorite speaker is Toastmaster Amelia Febriani.
Amelia, okay. Wait, I pin Amelia. Make it a balance between photo and
Ngapain bobo gitu?
Let me
Ngapain
pin
bobo
her. Okay.
3, 2, and 1. Congratulations, Amelia.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Amelia. Now for the favorite evaluators. Drum roll. And the winner is
Dun, dun, dun,
Distinguished
dun.
Toastmaster Natalie Chayadi, our this year
Wow.
district champions for evaluation speech.
Natalie, I pin Natalie now. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Congratulations, Nat.
Thank you. The poll
Congratulations.
is real, yeah. I can show you the result, not manipulated.
Yeah.
All right, now for the table topic speakers. And the winner is, or our favorite is,
Da, 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 da.
Master
Ta-da.
Robin Chan, the
Yay, the
husband,
husband. Hello, the husband. Where are you?
the
Where's
one.
Robin? Because I
Take my photo on behalf of him.
come on, Robin. What wrongs with you?
She's doing some work.
Okay, so I pin you again, Amelia. Okay, because like God says, husband and wife is one. Okay, I think you are one. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, congratulations on behalf, Robin.
Thank you. Congratulations for all of the favorite speakers and
Yeah.
evaluator, Toastmaster Amelia, distinguished Toastmaster Natalie, Toastmaster Robin, and also Toastmaster Rendra for taking picture of our winners. And before I give the control back to the president, once again, congratulations for Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club for gaining the Distinguished Club. It is my pleasure to being here in Bhinneka. It's my second home. And good evening for Distinguished Toastmaster Lucy. Thank you for stopping by here in our meeting. And as we are about to wrap up this meeting, let me remind you again that leadership without a title is a reminder for all of us that leadership is not reserved for those at the top only, but it belongs to anyone, everyone as well, including us, who chooses to take initiative, make a difference, and positively influence others. And may tonight inspires us, not because of a title, but because of the impact we can create. Over to you, Madam President, distinguished Toastmaster Natalie.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dian Nurmila. Can we give her another round of applause, please? Thank you for being an excellent Toastmaster of the meeting for tonight's meeting. Thank you. Do you guys enjoy the meeting? Give me some reaction, thumbs up, or unmute yourself.
Yeah, so much, especially dia rock all this meeting. Yeah, you got it.
Thank you, Rendra. This meeting is as sleek as your hair. Thank you, everyone. Before I officially close this meeting, I would like to share some announcement as well as asking for guest comments. So before I share the announcement, I would like to ask some guest comments. First one is, I'm gonna do it in the reverse order. The last one to come, the first one to share. So my friend, Lucy, thank you for coming, Lucy. Can you share your opinion, even though you only joined the evaluation session?
Yes, I would like to credit Rendra for sharing in the D87. So happened I was free and checking, oh, why not? I just stopped by after my class. So good job on that. And I enjoyed listening. Oh, I entered and it's Natalie's evaluation again and hit the jackpot again. So I guess you guys have a lot of great speakers here. So it's so wonderful. Who is the next president, by the way, decided?
Yeah, it's Ben.
Oh, Ben, congratulations.
Ben.
Ben, not here yet. Oh, okay. That's great. Cool, cool. Okay, have a good one. See you guys around.
Thank you, Lucy. Thank you. And next is I want to hear from our reinstated member, Sunny Yanti Panggabean. Sunny, it's been like I think 1.5 years, right?
I think
Or 2 years.
so. I don't remember for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for welcoming me. To be honest, I have to say that I love this club because, I can learn from all of you, the great speaker, without being judged. So thank you again and again. And I really hope that I can learn from you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sunny. Don't worry, restarting is always hard, but once you get to it, you will roll very quickly. So I would like to offer you a speaking slot for the next meeting if you want. Don't feel pressured to deliver like an excellent speech, just share. And then from there, you can start rebuilding it again. I will put Nancy together with you. She's upcoming VPE, so she can help you with pathways and stuff. Okay? Welcome back. We're glad to have you. Oh, by the way, can you introduce yourself? Like, where are you? What you're doing? Because I think some of us we didn't really hear it in the beginning because some of us joined late.
Okay, so actually, I am a teacher. I work in a junior high school in, I can say in North Tapanuli. Maybe you never heard. The name of the place is Tarutung. It's in North Sumatra.
Awesome. Yes, I don't think there's a Toastmasters club in Tarutung, so that's why this club provides a learning opportunities for people like Sunny, for people like Rendra or Intan in Yogyakarta who do not have Toastmasters club in their cities so that they can get connected and they can get access to Toastmasters meeting. So thank you and welcome back, Sunny. I also would like to hear from our guest, Raka, who found us through Quora. I should check out this Quora. What is your opinion about this meeting? Do you enjoy it? What do you like? What do you think can improve?
Okay, well, actually, I was expecting the same thing what happened today because I read the Quora since like when it's COVID or yeah, during that COVID period, I read an economist suggestion about career, and then I I don't really pay attention to the content, but I keep continue my college during my college I practice it in my organization ISEC, and after my college end I feel like my English skill decline, like it's very bad. So I'm looking for something I call things that what should I do to make this, to keep this and to improve this. And actually, my grandma gave me a recommendation about the English, and she told me that you can join the online one, and I'm looking for the online one. I found the Instagram and I fill the forms, and yeah, actually, the whole meeting process, like during the session, it feels like I get back my English skill, the environment that I looking for to improve it. Yeah, I feel this is a good space to learn, even though it's just for twice a month. But yeah, I think this is the best option for the online one. Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
you
Thank you,
later.
Raka. Thank you. We hope that you can join our next meeting. Our next meeting is not in 2 weeks, but it will be on the 6th of July. So in 3 weeks, because our club, Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club, we meet every first and third Monday. So first and third Monday, the same time, 8 p.m. GMT plus 8. I am based in Bali. You're based in Makassar. We're Wita. So it's 8 p.m. And don't worry, once you join as a member of Toastmasters, you join in one club and then you can go to different club. Because if you want to improve your English very quickly, you can join other online club meeting. And we have plenty. Rendra and Lucy are part of some other online clubs that meet, I think was it Wednesday or Thursday, Ren?
Thursday,
Thursday.
Pacific International Thursday, yes.
Yeah. And also Apri from Malang also meet online. Are you a member of other club also, Lucy?
Yes, try Spark.
Correct. On Friday, is it?
Yes, yes.
Friday. TriSpark is 3 languages.
Bahasa.
English, Bahasa, and
And
also Chinese. Yeah. I went there and of course, yeah, I look Chinese, only the look, yeah, not speaking. But it's okay. It's mainly English. So yeah, just enjoy. I invited you to come and visit several clubs. connect with Rendra. Don't feel pressured to join members or whatever. Just connect with Rendra to get meeting information. And then you can visit other clubs as well to feel the vibe. Because as Jen said, we like to feel the vibe, right? Before we decided on something. So feel the vibe first. And then you can start noticing different clubs have different ways, different energies, different vibe. And then you just, if you like to join one of the clubs, join one that, has the vibe closest to yours. Okay. I hope to see you again on our meeting on July, Raka. Thank you. William Salim from STC, this is your first time at Bhinneka. Can I get some comments from you?
Oh yes, thank you, TTM Natalie. Yeah, I'm very happy to be able to join Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club meeting. I mean, several people from my clubs, Surabaya Toastmaster Club, have ever joined this online meeting, I've always wanted to join Bhinneka online meeting as well, but I just made it today after a very long time. So yeah, and I'm very happy if my speech was able to entertain some of you. Yeah, and good job for our table topic master. You provided great questions and included every single person in this club and give them the chance to speak. So yeah, well done on that. And yeah, DTM Natalie, you speak English very fluently. That's why you are Christopher Halim's mentor. I admire you. Yeah, I think that's all.
Yeah, thank you, William. Yeah. Actually, I have mentored many people because I've been in Toastmaster for like 12 years. So I think my mentor already has mentees, and the mentees already have another like mentees, and that mentees already have like mentees. So I'm like the
Oh.
ancestor. I'm like the dinosaurs, maybe, compared to some of the other people. Yeah, Lucy was laughing, but she's on the same boat with me. Anyway, thank you for coming. We love your energy. It's very entertaining, very funny. Thank you for sharing that. Last but not least, I'd like to ask Intan. It's been, I think, 6 months since we last saw you. How did you feel coming back?
Feels great. I love you guys. Really miss you a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to invite Intan to be our Tom for our next meeting, if you can schedule it.
Actually, I miss Mbak Intan competing.
Competing?
Competing in the contest.
That was, oh my God, this year. Oh, ya nggak bisa soalnya itu ya. I have another schedule like, yeah. I hope next year it will be held on May or March.
Probably February or March, but that's also part of the announcement. So I'll just jump around to the announcement at this moment. So I have two announcements. The first one is there will be a realignment for Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club for the next term. So we'll be put under Bali area, which means that our area contest will be held in Bali on March or February, depends on the area director. So it depends on them. It will be in Bali. And the second announcement is we have the new exco for upcoming terms. So our president and VPE are not present today, but let me just mention one by one. The president for the next term is Benjamin Whittaker, Ben. The VPE will be Nancy Afi or Nancy. And then the VPM still Rendra, the best person for the job. The VPPR becomes Pipit, our current SAA. And then the secretary, still Fifi, our best secretary ever. And then the treasurer and SAA will be me. So that will be our upcoming term exco. And that is the announcement for our meeting. I know it's 10 to 10 p.m. And I just would like to say again, thank you to everyone who has joined for almost 2 hours participation. I hope you receive benefit from this meeting, inspiration, entertainment, and also motivation to continue on with your week. I'll see you on the 6th of July 2026 as we welcome new term in Toastmasters. So this meeting is officially adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, thank you,
Have a
everyone.
great
Thank
week.
you, Raka, Lucy, Sadi,
Thank you, everyone.
Bintan,
Love you all.
yeah, William,
I have
Apri,
I
Natalie.
I think maybe Raka probably have